Hey guys, what's up? It's me, Fatima, and if you don't know who I am, I'm a glamour, boudoir, and branding photographer in Columbia, South Carolina. I specialize in making real everyday people look like celebrities, live their best life, and fall in love with who they are. And today we are getting on here talking about something very, very important. But today my post or my live is going to be for entrepreneurs and for our business people, which is super great because you guys know like business is everything to me. And we're usually talking about self-love, self-care, and what else do we talk about? Living your best life, things to grow your confidence and be better. Hey Tev, pretty girl, I'm gonna talk to you after this because we got things to talk about. But today is going to be geared towards my business people and my entrepreneurs. So I am super excited about that. So without further ado, let's get into it. I love entrepreneurs and I love people in business, and the main reason I love it is because working a 9 to 5 is cool and everything, but I think there's no one who's going to work harder for your own business than you. You have to think about, and I was just thinking about this, how many hours we've pulled of overtime to work out our job. And if all the experiences in corporate America can be different, I'm really not like super against corporate America. What I am for is financial freedom and freedom of expression and freedom of life and living life on your own terms. And I just know from my personal experience in corporate America, I was like going through a really hard time. Like I was like depressed or something. I was going through some stuff, and it seemed like the corporate like really did not care. And it really just occurred to me, it's like, bro, I could like drop dead and they like don't even care. And they would just replace me, and send my family flowers. So anyways, that was the experience I had. But that's why I'm so much into entrepreneurship, because who's going to fire you from your own job except you? You know what I mean? So I think that's super important. We work so many hours for someone else, but we have to, spend our time wisely and work building something that will last. So I love entrepreneurship. If you have felt like called towards this or drawn towards it, definitely follow that feeling. It's definitely different than working a 9 to 5, but it is so worth it. And I think everyone, like, even if you have a 9 to 5, you should start a side hustle because like it's the best. More money. Anyways, but today we are talking about the #1 business hack that can get you more clients and better qualified clients. So let's get into it. So here's something that I was talking about today. Y'all, I had a really great business day. God is just like blowing my mind. I booked 4 more photo shoots today, and I have hella calls after this. So if anyone can talk about this, I would say I can. So let me talk about this. I was literally talking about this on 2 of my calls today. So I was like, bro, I know I have to talk about it. But we were talking about headshots. Have you ever went to someone's site and you saw their headshot and they looked very professional? This happened to me this weekend actually. So I was actually looking through Facebook at certain people, and I saw this one person and her page was looking so awesome. Like she had professional headshots on there, and then I instantly started thinking like, oh my gosh, this girl is big time. Hey Justina, what's up, pretty girl? So yeah, when I saw her Facebook, I was like, oh my gosh, this girl is big time. Like, look at her headshot. She looks so professional. But what I was also thinking when I saw that I was like, dang, she looks like too out of my league. You know what I mean? Like, she is standing there, her hands are like this, and I was like, wow, she's so big time. Like, I'm not worthy to reach out to her. I was like, she looks like really doing the thing. But also immediately I saw her as a professional. I saw her as the go-to person if I ever needed help in her specific field. I saw her as someone who was serious and took herself seriously and would probably handle me very well. So if you have a business, let's all just take a look at our profile pictures right now. What are they like reflecting to other people? Because we think that it doesn't matter. It matters a lot. And I will tell you what, like, people make their first impression off of you 30 seconds to really get your point across, like to new people and things like that. And it's fine if you have like just a selfie or something like that. But what I will say is I've noticed a dramatic increase in my bookings and in my increase once I changed my profile picture to something that was more professional, something that is definitely shot by someone, like a professional camera. People can just tell when things are like better quality, and it just instantly makes people know, like, and trust you better because they instantly start feeling like, oh, this is someone who's actually doing the thing. So that is my tips. So definitely get like professional headshots and professional looking photos, because we think that it may not matter, but it matters a lot. It will instantly change someone's perspective of you, and especially if you're marketing on the internet or something like that, it's so very important and very vital. But let's also talk about what type of headshots you would like to get. So when I visited this person's page and her headshots were nice, but they were so like serious, I was like, bro, I don't even know what I could talk about with her, because y'all know how I am. I'm just like crazy, I think. So I was like, I'm a little bit nervous. And then I met her in real life, and she's literally like the sweetest person. She's super nice and she's super fun. And I was like, wow, this is it. This is why, especially when you're building a brand, they talk about branding so much. Like, what do you want to portray in your brand? Like, who are you really? And you should honestly just stick to that. So if you are that more serious person, stick to that. If you are a more fun person, don't be afraid to let that show. So especially when we think about getting headshots, we always go for the blazer. We go for the serious look. Our hands are crossed like this. But I will tell you what, honestly, you are going to attract more people who are aligned more when you start taking lifestyle shots. So what are those? I can show you guys because we're all visual learners, but those are going to be shots with you in action. So you with your laptop, you on your phone, you laughing with friends, you just hanging out. Like, that is going to be so much more valuable, and having someone know, like, and trust you, because you're instantly going to seem down to earth. And I know this because it happened to me this weekend. Like, when I saw that girl on the internet, I was like, wow, she looks super professional, but it's like, she looks so serious. And then I met her and I'm like, you're super fun. So what I wish I could have saw more like on the internet was more of her just like laughing and having fun. But don't you worry, because I shot her this weekend and we definitely got those shots. So I will do like a case study just to show you guys like the before and after, and how it can influence someone's perception of you. But don't take it like so seriously, like no one's gonna book you if you like don't have this done. But if you want to increase your bookings, if you want to increase the amount of people who are coming to you that are aligned with your vision, guys, everything has energy and everything has feeling. So when you post a photo that is like more serious, they could be like, oh, that's serious. When you post one that is more like fun and down to earth, people are gonna think that you're more relatable and approachable, and they're gonna be like, oh my gosh, this girl is like just like me, you know what I mean? But she's in business. So yeah, I freaking love that. And I talked about this with 2 clients today, because I booked like so many branding shoots today, but I booked one who was with the real estate agent, and she was like, oh, I haven't taken branding photos in so long because I didn't know anyone to do it, because everyone just takes like these really like serious photos, and I don't really want those like in a studio with like, you know, a normal background. And I'm like, yeah, so you know how we're going to do her branding session? First of all, she's bringing her family because it is a family shoot, but we're also going to take branding photos because, like, bro, if y'all book any kind of photo shoot with me and you're in business, or even if you're not in business, I'm taking a headshot of you, because we should all be making money all of the time out of being ourselves. And if you're not going to use that headshot today, you will use it eventually. So anyway, she's bringing her family, but that's going to help her brand as well, because now she can post her family on her website. That's going to help people know, like, and trust her. They're going to be like, oh, she has a family, I have a family, I want to work with her. And they can be like, oh, she looks so fun in these shots, she looks relatable, what does she do? Oh, she's a real estate agent. Oh, I need a house, you know what I mean? So it's just instantly going to change someone's perspective of you. So let us recap here. A great business hack to make more money, to get more clients, and to have better qualified clients is your vibe attracts your tribe. That's why I do not get offended when people don't want to work with me, because A, that rarely happens, let's be honest, and B, that's because I'm so specific. Like, in my branding, I'm just myself. So if someone does not like someone who's high energy, who's out there, who's like fun, they're not gonna follow me, or they're gonna delete me very quickly. And when they see my photos, that's just gonna reflect that, you know what I mean? So it's so important, and that's how you get better qualified clients. You have to be yourself and show that. And so when I saw this person who had all the serious photos, I was like, oh, I like her, but like, I don't know, like, she may be too serious, you know? And then I met her in real life and she's like, not at all. She's really, really cool. So what I'm saying is you should show your personality as much as possible. That's why business photos are so freaking vital. It's literally one of the best investments that you can make in your business. And I'm not saying that because I'm a photographer, but I'm saying that because everything is visual on the internet now. And how are people going to know you if you don't photograph, or if you don't show yourself, and if you don't photograph yourself? Because people want to see you. They want to see that you're alive. They want to see that you're trustworthy. They want to see what you're like, you know? It's kind of like dating. Y'all have been on those dating websites. Would you swipe right on someone who didn't have no picture on there? No, you would be like, this person's a weirdo. Oh, and if you've ever been on Tinder, because I've been on there once or twice, but you see those people like with the weirdo photos, I don't know. And if you've ever seen someone who's like out and about and having fun, like kayaking, you're like, oh, this is a good person. So you kind of want to place people in the mode of what it's like to be around you and hang out with you. That's why lifestyle shots are so important. That's why the way I shoot is very lifestyle. Of course, we will have the more serious shots because you may need those at one time, but a lot of it is going to be, I want to see you in action. Let's take out your laptop. Let's take out your phone. I want people to see you working. I want them to see what you're doing, because that's going to make people be like, oh, she's like just regular, you know, down to earth. She doesn't have to be perfect, which is so very important. Anyway, so let me read these comments here and say hey to everyone. If you're watching the replay, press replay down below. Tell me what your favorite part about this was, because I want to hear that. All right, Michaela says, woo woo, claiming a session with you and the funds to give you all the most. I'm super excited about that. And yes, that's absolutely how that works. I have made so many business investments because, let's be honest, people who invest in themselves go fucking further. And I have made so many business investments just because I felt like I needed to do it. And I had no idea where the money was going to come from. But if you guys even know my story in the past couple weeks, I just recently made a business investment and made my investment back by ×2 in literally a couple hours. And then ×10 in a week. So especially when it comes to business, you got to view like things as investment, especially photos. Like, what is going to give you the money back quicker? You can use this for marketing. You can use it for freaking everything. So yeah, do that. Just burn the boat. Take a leap and you'll do it. Something will catch you. Nia says rarely. I freaking love Nia. I don't know what she was talking about there, but I still love her. Alright, perfect, Tab. I'm going to talk to you soon. Justina, you're the best. Brian, I saw you watching, so I'm super excited about that. Hey, Brian. Simone is the best. I think Simone should be a photographer because she took this background photo of somebody in Miami, and I was like, wow, this is so good. So there you go, Simone. I found your next job for you. Anyways, I had to hop off here, y'all, because I got some more calls to make this afternoon. What is it? And then I'm hanging out with a friend. I know I'm finally not gonna be by myself today eating ice cream. I'm hanging out with a friend. You guys should be proud of me. But anyways, I gotta hop off here, and we'll talk more about all the things later. I wonder what we're going to talk about next time. Maybe we'll take a poll. Maybe we'll make my mind decide. I don't know. I love you guys, and I will see you soon. What's it? Hump day. I hope you guys have a happy hump day, and I will talk to you guys soon. I wish you blessings and abundance, and change your mindset so you can just receive, because abundance is out there. You really just have to open up your mind and heart to receive it and be like, yeah, this is what we're doing now. We're going to be rich. Okay, great. All right. Love you guys. Bye.